Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for MP.
The way he shot the ball in these last 5 games has been tremendous. His field goal percentage has been on the rise, and he's showing zero indications that he's going to slow down anytime soon.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. In it forward, it's Barrett and Barnes. Then it's Grady Dick, and it's Burton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Nikola Jokic is out there with Miller. Then it's MP, then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's Rowe in at the 3. Well, as the saying goes, gotta give the people what they want. MP is looking to reward his hometown fans' dedication by putting on a show. And most importantly, bringing home a win. Not just tonight, but he's determined to win a ton here at home.
The MP is making a point. Protect the home floor, establishing a home court advantage, and that's something this team wants to get set in stone. MP hopes this is a goal that will be adopted by every player on his team for a season-long effort.
And something close to my heart going on tonight. It's Dunks for Dollars here in the arena, a charity that helps local dog shelters.
Well, I think we all can agree that this is one of the best nights at the arena. They raise so much money and for such a good cause. A lot of very happy pups out there because of the efforts of this organization.
And the NBA always with a great slate of games on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. They've done a great job making that a priority, Grant.
Yeah, they have, B.A. The whole world owes so much to the work of Dr. King. And the NBA has always made sure to honor him on his day.
And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession. Here's Young. Last game for him, he had 14. They set the pick. The 3 from Barnes. Brooklyn with the board. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And when we take a look at the box score from that game, one of the first things that you'll notice is the number of turnovers they were able to force.
And I think that's a product of being incredibly aggressive. You could see that was a part of their strategy going in, and I thought they were consistently following that the entire game.
Burton misses.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Boy, the explosive finish at the cup by MP. He might have surprised himself, folks.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's Burton, averaging around 5 points a game. Dick. And again, Toronto, no good. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez.
One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. There's the 3. Some solid defense from Edwards.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good. You gotta love MP's creativity. It's so fun watching him throw it down like this.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And let's take this chance to call out our Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
As of late, he has been an absolute menace on the defensive end of the floor, causing all kinds of trouble for opposing offenses and making it really tough for the other team to find buckets.
Now here's Barrett. He's coming off a 13-point game against Denver. Dick, the pass to Burton. Right side, Barrett. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Mac's shot is off.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Toronto passing it around. Burton, pass to Young. Over MP. And again, Toronto, no good.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
And stolen by Dick. Pass to Young. Fires for three. And again, Toronto, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's MP. Turned in and out. Oh, kind of mean on that one.
Mean and so disrespectful. Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
On the wing, MP. Launches it. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Max got 12.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Without a doubt, Ant-Man is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Doris.
You cannot take your eyes off Anthony Edwards when he's playing in a basketball game. The skill set is electric, but beyond that, he's got a 1,000-watt smile, and he understands this is.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this was slow.
The previous play is under review.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let him.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And over the last month, here are the point guards who sit at the top of the league in rebounding. MP is second.
Yeah, you know, there's really a science to it all. It's about reading shot trajectories and getting the right positioning as well. And so far, they're doing it better than most.
No, exactly. These guys will scrap. The majority of point guards in the league make their living strictly on the perimeter. But not these guys. They're just as comfortable down low as they are outside.
Pass to Barrett. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got... Oh!
Get out of the way!
High! Throwing it down!
Clear the way!
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Here's Young. Miller pulls it in.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
And MP throws it down hard.
MP is fully locked in right now, and he's taking shots without hesitation.
Raptors trail by 8. Outside Young. 17-foot shot on the way. Dick. Off target from three-point range.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Shot is good by Edwards.
I just love the ball movement.
Barnes with a screen on MP. Young, the pass to Burton. And stolen by Jokic. Here they come with numbers in transition. And here's MP from outside. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists now tonight. Toronto has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Outside Dick. Pass to Burton. Back to Dick. 5 on the clock. For 3, Barrett. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. MP drives in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, wow. How about the handles from MP? I mean, that's just a beautiful play.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Get on your feet. Get loud. It's time for T-Hype.
Thomas checked in for Miller. And Cam Thomas subbed in for Rowe. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. Down by 15. Outside Barnes. And he banks in the layup.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Here's MP. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout. Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Outside Edwards. Cash hits MP, picking up the assist. Edwards got 5.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Young, the pass to Burton. Oh, they get a hand on it. That one is off.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Thomas. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Barrett with it. Now guarded by MP. Here's Burton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Ingram's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Young.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And here's Ingram outside. Rebound Brooklyn. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, MP not going to waste a transition opportunity.
Raptors trail by 19. Quickly passes to Burton. Now here's Ingram. He had 10 points in the win against Denver. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Here's MP. Rebounded by Ingram.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Dick, the pass to Quickly. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, great pass, and Quickly makes great use of it.
Nets leading by 16. And here's MP from outside. Fires it in the triple. MP's got 31.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pistons looked really strong. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Ingram. Brooklyn pulls it in. This game against Toronto is the first time they've met this year.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Offensive board. Jokic. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Quickly passes to Burton. Now here's Dick. Pass to Barrett. Will it go? Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Ingram, the pass to Dick. Oh, good D by Edwards. In transition, here comes Brooklyn. MP no good. Outside Barrett. Here's Dick. Pure from three-point range.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
MP way outside. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Brooklyn out in front, running away with this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. And guys, the Nets pretty much in control here.
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Walter. He's out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Washington out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Murray Boyles in at the 4 slot. And he knocks down the first one. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Now, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size, that is Josh Hart.
Quickly outside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's Thomas on the wing. Aldama, the pass to Thomas. He's checked in for Brooklyn. So it's Toronto now. Barnes with a screen on MP. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, that's just nice work in the two-man game. You see the versatility of Scotty Barnes.
MP outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. These are his first free throws of the game. Free throw good, MP, and founded back in 2020. The National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, BA. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Here's Young, plenty of space. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Steps back. MP, the pass to Thomas. Stolen by Young. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Young's got 12 points in the game. And so MP will bring it up for Brooklyn. The kick out to Edwards. Hits the trifecta.
He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Ingram. Pass to Murray Boyles. Toronto passing it around. Young from long range. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
And here's Thomas. From deep, MP. He buries it from 3. MP's got 43 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Here's Young. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Here's MP. Nets keep it alive. Edwards, the pass to MP. for three. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
MP against Ingram. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP, the pass to Jokic. Back to MP. Takes a three. Drills it from deep. Max got 49 in the game.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Outside Dick takes the three. Oh, good D by Edwards.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Ingram against MP. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Max got his third assist of the night.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Shot to stop the run. And Ingram lays it up and in.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
With the step back, here's MP. And again! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Come on, man, so aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
Wide open look. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Young's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
Jokic with a screen on Young. Here's MP. Got it. Max got 53 points.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Young against MP. Outside Dick. Pass to Young for three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Barnes with a screen on Edwards. Pass to Dick. Just 5 to shoot. Nails it from beyond the arc. Dick's got 9.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
MP, the pass to Hart. Here's Mack. There's the drive. And MP throws it down.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
Toronto's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Young from long range. The rebound by the Nets. MP scanning the floor. Pass to Jokic. And here's MP from outside. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Toronto with the ball. Young, the pass to Ingram. Here's Young from the arc. Jokic grabs the board.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own 3.
The 3 ball. Another one goes. Incredible.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Barnes, it's good.
We know Ingram as a scorer, but Brandon's really worked on his passing game over the years.
MP again.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Toronto shooting only 42%. Outside Dick, Toronto passing it around. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things.
Oh!
No, he did it!
Punch it home!
Nice decision by MP. If you see a lane to the bucket, you put it on the deck and attack.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way. I
thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Well, the Nets shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. Here's Mack. It's rebounded by Burton.
Well, he tried the spin move there. It just didn't go according to plan.
Barnes passes to Young. Here's Burton, covered by Jokic. Young against MP. Pass to Barnes. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. MP outside. Here's Rowe. Back to MP. And there's another one for the Nets.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Toronto shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. Timeout called, Brooklyn. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
You take a look at Edwards. He's racked up a nice share of votes, but there are still a few players ahead of him in the East.
Well, it's a loaded East this season. So many guys in the mix for a spot on the All-Star team. He's absolutely one of them.
It's shaping up to be a terrific All-Star weekend. More news to come as we receive it. And both free throws good for Young. 52 seconds left in the second. Miller on the wing. From deep, MP hits yet again. Wow!
That's 70.
He is unconscious. Outside Young. Outside Dick. Back to Young. Barrett finds Young. Shot clock at 6. Barnes the screen. The shot. And Young gets it to go. Young's got 23 points.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in. Feeling... confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Brooklyn Nets.
High fidelity, fast pace, and lots of three-pointers.
When it works, it's hard to argue, but beware. The paint is still a safer bet. Got to keep that balance.
And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
They should be glad I never participated in this. They wouldn't have enough backboards to handle the real big man.
I'm going to let you know, anyone under the hoop when he was playing would have been in danger. You're right, man. I can dig it.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back to our NBA coverage on this very special MLK Day. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
The Nets shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. They've got MP. Nikola Jokic is out there with Miller. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Rowe in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Nets 5.
That's on the D there. I mean, you got to push MP further away from the basket, or you can expect this to happen.
Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, BA, is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA.
Jacks up a 3. The shot off that time.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Barrett, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And we always like to take this chance to show you the scoring leaders from the last 10 days of action. MP, number 1.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. It's stolen by Barnes. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Brian, back to you.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie.
Oh, great recognition there by MP, getting it to the open man.
Toronto passing it around. Stolen by MP. In transition. Here comes Brooklyn. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Inside. Miller, the pass to Jokic. MP outside. Puts up a 3. Good! That's another bucket! Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Outside Barrett. Here's Burton, covered by Jokic. 6 to shoot. Dick, the pass to Barnes. Outside Barrett. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And again, Toronto no good.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
The Raptors have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Into the lane. And he comes up with a bucket. Barrett's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
MP, the pass to Miller. MP outside. Miller, a screen on Young. From deep, MP. Rebound, Toronto. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
They get it back. Tries again. Brooklyn with the board. Miller's got 7 rebounds in the game. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him. And Brooklyn has possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
And both free throws good for MP.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
There's Young with the 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 16th rebound on the night. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. And here's what the schedule for Brooklyn looks like. On Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago, going up against the Bulls. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
They're looking at a lot of road contests in the next stretch, but this squad has been very good away from home, and I think that continues.
Counted from distance.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Outside Barnes. Three-pointer. Young can't hit. Brooklyn with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. A good look from MP. Gets it to go from the corner. MP's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
And here's Young. Give him 23. The shot comes out.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Here's Jokic. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Jokic has got 6 points.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
Here's Young. Pass to Barrett. Rowe grabs the board. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Barrett. They set the pick. Young against Edwards. 4 on the clock. This one for 3. Young misses.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Aldama's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Hart comes in for Miller. Cameron Thomas checked in for Rowe. Dimon comes in for Anthony Edwards. Ingram's checked in for Toronto. And so MP will bring it up for Brooklyn. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Toronto shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Burton. And here's Ingram. It's stolen by MP. And now the Nets on the break. Finished off the break.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Toronto now. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And they call an illegal screen here.
Their poor ball handling is really costing them. They've given up 4 points off turnovers.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue. Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
It's stolen by MP. Beyond the arc. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Outside Young. Back to Barrett. Barnes the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, critical in the pick and roll that you be able to deliver the ball in a timely spot and in the right position. And R.J. Barrett does just that.
MP against Young. And here's MP from outside. And the three-pointer goes.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Ingram. To the paint. Here's Burton. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game. Results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
To the inside, Ingram misses from short range.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Quickly finds Ingram. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by Mack. Mack's got 5 rebounds in the game. Destined to be a basketball player. Jacoby Walter was named to be in the league.
B.A., how about this? His first name is a combination of Jordan for Michael Jordan and Kobe for the great Kobe Bryant. His parents couldn't decide, so why not combine them? I love that.
And here's Ingram outside. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
He drops it from range.
But we've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
On the wing quickly. Guarded by Aldama. Barrett against Thomas. Here's Burton. He has 7. And he was camped in the lane there. So for Toronto right now, Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Brandon Ingram, and it's Burton in at the center position. Dick with a miss. The Nets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Dimon. Now here's MP. The 3. That shot is off. Here's Dick. And again, Toronto no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
Well, this is why you run your offense through MP. That's just a nice setup for his teammate.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Dick. There's the triple. Nojewicz grabs the board.
He really hasn't had it offensively tonight. This team needs him to play better.
And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into 2? Maybe 1 for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
Hardaway's checked in for Brooklyn. Josh Hart comes in for Aldama.
And MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
Back to Dick. The kick out to Young. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Turnovers are going to be a stat he wants to skip in the box score tonight. That's his 4th of the game.
Aldama's checked in for Hardaway. Here's MP on the take. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Barnes. Outside Young. Over MP. That one a little long.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
Aldama, left side. It's stolen by Barnes. Knocked away. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And the Nets making a change here.
Into the lineup for your Nets. Number 20, Chad Lanier.
Here's Dick. Outside Barnes. Toronto passing it around. Barnes the screen to the middle. Shot clock at 5. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Harden with a screen on Young. Here's Mack. Oh, MP throws it down.
Climbing the ladder for the 360 flush. Ridiculous bounce.
He went so high for that one. Wow. The kick out to Young. Back to Dick. Pass to Young. Outside Barrett. Lets it fly. Brooklyn pulls it in. Max got 6 rebounds in the game. Rebound Toronto. The 3 from Barnes. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Yeah, this is a shot Scotty Barnes continues to work on, connecting from deep right there.
Young against MP. And it's good. He hits another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Young. And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
And the basket by Mack.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
Here's Young. The steal. In transition. Here comes Brooklyn. Hart passes to MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And both free throws good for MP.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Barnes with it. Outside Young. Goes up on the wing. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
And here's MP from outside. No luck on that one. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. Inside. Young with the bucket. Young's got 31.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
MP up top. Guarded by Young. Pass to Lanier. Clock at 6. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Burton. Burton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Barrett. Back to Dick. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
The Nets have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Young, the pass to Barnes. Hart with the defensive effort. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. And good! There's another! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Oh, it's stolen. Now Young with a steal. From deep. Sinks the tray. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
And the basket by Mack.
Defense has to know this. MP, if he gets space inside, he will finish.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Mack's shot is off. Toronto has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Young from long range.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
MP's shot is off. The 3 from Barnes. The rebound by MP. Here he goes. And MP throws it down.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Young from long range. Rebounded by Mack.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Young. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the 3-pointer. Young's got 37.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
MP outside. So we see the Nets taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.